person Erin is shopping at 2 stores for a new sweater. The sweater at the first store cost $15 less than 3 times the cost C of the sweater at the second store. The sweater at the first store cost $90. The equation below can be used to determine the cost of the sweater at the second store. Solve the equation to find the cost of the sweater at the second store. They do tell us that C represents cost, and we have that variable right here. We have 3C minus 15 equals 90. So this story matches our equation. And we need to basically solve for C. So what value of C would work to solve this equation? And if we're going to try different numbers, we have to try 3 of them. As this is a state problem, a state test problem, you have to try 3 to see if it works. So for example, if you tried 10, you do 3 times 10 minus 15. This is too small. It's 30 minus 15, and that's 15. Doesn't work. We could try a bigger number, 3 times 20 minus 15. That's 60 minus 15, which is 45, and still too small. We keep going with this. Eventually, what we might see is that we have to go much larger, and we try 3 times 40 minus 15, and that equals 120 minus 15 is 105. Still too small. We keep going until we get an answer. Try 35 we'll try. 3 times 35 minus 15, and that finally works. We get 3 times 35 is 105 minus 15, which gives me 90. So the answer has to be 35. And we would get credit because we tried several cases, and 35 finally worked. So this would qualify to solve it. There is a more efficient way. We can solve the equation by finding out what the variable should be. 3C minus 15 equals 90. And again, we're going to use inverse operations. We're going to say that 90 plus 15 would be 3C. So 105 equals 3 times C, and 105 divided by 3 would give me C. So C would have to be 35. Here we're solving for an unknown, and we're using inverse operations to go through the process, something that we'll cover in other videos. But to recap, we were subtracting 15. To go to the next step, we added 15. We are multiplying by 3. To go to the next step, we divided by 3, and that will give us our answer. And it will work every time.